I'm Jennifer, and today I'm gonna be making un moro with bulgur wheat. Un moro de trigo con habichuelas negras. Bulgur wheat that's mixed with black beans. And when you're done with it, you would swear it was rice, and it's not, and it's healthier for you than eating white rice or anything else. What you're gonna need is a can of black beans. You need a little bit of tomato sauce, not a lot. I don't always put it. Sometimes I do it without it. A cup and a half of bulgur wheat. If you don't know what bulgur wheat is, it's it'll come in something like this. It'll say kipe, bli, whatever, bulgur wheat. I seem to buy this one. I like this one out of everyone. You're gonna need a little bit of adobo. You're gonna need about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of sofrito. If you don't know what sofrito is, you can go back into my other videos where I show you how to make sofrito. It's called Sofrito 101. You're gonna need about a teaspoon of, that's garlic. And you're gonna need some chicken bouillon. This is culantro or recao, just one little leaf. Red pepper. This is the Italian pepper, or what we call cubanello or cubanela. Just a little bit of thyme and some recao. Now I know you're gonna say, why are you adding the whole pieces? Because once I put it in and I let the flavors come out of all of them, I take them out of my rice. You're also gonna need a little bit of oil. You're gonna need some water, and you're gonna need some salt. So let's get started. I'm gonna put up the heat. I'm gonna put enough to coat the bottom of the pan, because after this we're not putting any more oil. I'm gonna let that heat up a little bit. So once you start to hear it heat up, you're gonna add your garlic. Sofrito, and you're gonna let that cook a little bit. You also need to add your chicken bouillon to this while it's cooking, and I'm gonna add my adobo, and you're gonna start to let this cook down. 2 or 3 drops of the tomato sauce. We're not adding any coloring or anything to this. Now what you're also gonna do now, after that started to do that, you're gonna throw in your thyme, your cilantro, your culantro, and you're gonna let that cook a little bit. Let it cook down. I know people, sometimes I've tried it, I will take the cilantro or the cilantro and I'll tie it all together like in a little bundle, so that at the end I could just scoop it all out at one time with my fork. I'm also gonna put this, you know, once again, you're saying whole? Yes, because at the end I want to be able to take it out whole. You're not gonna keep it in there. So you're gonna keep letting this just cook a little bit. I'm thinking that's good. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna open your can of black beans, and you're gonna put the whole can of black beans. Empty it out. The juice and all. Now what I do is I take a little splash of hot sauce and I put it in. This is time to add a little salt. So I'm adding right now about 1/4 teaspoon, since we already put some adobo and you don't want it to be too salty. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna raise the heat a little bit, and we're gonna let it start to come up. If we're gonna put about 1.5 cups of trigo, of the bulgur wheat, we're gonna put about 2 cups to 2.5 cups of water. But every bulgur wheat is different. So this is 1 cup, and this is 2 cups. I'm gonna look at it and see. Now, we're gonna raise the heat and we're gonna let it come to a boil. What you need to do now is taste it. See if it needs some salt. And in the meantime, while this comes to a boil, you are going to wash your bulgur wheat with very, very hot water or warm water. That's how I get it to wash out and I get it to start to open up better. So I'll be back. So it started coming to a boil, and what I do sometimes is I take this stuff out and I put it to the side for a second so I can put my bulgur wheat in. Now, this is my bulgur wheat. I've already washed it. And I start to put it in the middle. Now will be the time to start to lower your flame. We're going to put all the bulgur wheat in. Just going to get all that bulgur wheat in. We're going to stir this around. Now those things I took out before, we're going to put them back in. But we're going to try and leave them on top. We're going to lower it as low as we possibly can, and we're going to cover it. And then we'll be back. We're going to check it and see what it's looking like. I started to pull it from the sides. Once again, this is my little pot. No, it still needs to cook. So I'm not gonna touch it. Now, if you wanted to, you could take this stuff out right now. Like it's falling apart, because once I start to turn it, it's gonna start to fall apart all over the place. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And this came out perfect. Now, I'm just gonna take all this stuff out and I'm gonna put it in a plate for you to see what it looks like. So this is what the end product looks like. Absolutely delicious. My husband already started to eat it. So let me know what you think. Try it. If you guys have any other recipes or ideas for me to try or want to know, just put it in my comments and I'll get back to you. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and thanks again for watching. Bye bye.